Should you go see a nutritionist if you get diagnosed with IBS, Crohn's, IBD, Crohn's, colitis, diverticulitis, leaky gut, any of these? If you have gut issues, should you go see a nutritionist? And my answer to you is no. You actually need to run in the opposite direction from a nutritionist. I considered getting a nutrition degree for a while, and then I thought to myself, why do I need a degree on how to count? It's pretty easy to count nutrients and to know which nutrients are in which food. I mean, a freaking baby can do it. You have the internet, just figure it out. And why would you pay thousands of dollars to learn just basic stuff? Like it's really not the sign of an intelligent individual, and especially when I've worked with hundreds of people and I've helped hundreds of people get better, and nutrition didn't have anything to do with it. Nothing to do with it. Why there's so many people who eat like total garbage and they have zero digestive issues is because nutrition is not really a big factor. Yes, it's good that you should get the proper nutrients into you, but what do you do? I've seen so many people eat like perfect diets. They're getting tons of vitamin A, B, C, D, E, K2, all that fun stuff, and they still have digestive issues. Meanwhile, their friends and family are eating fast food and eating out every single day, eating vegetable oils and all this stuff, and they have zero digestive issues. That is the more important question that we need to answer. But for those of you who want to know the nutrition thing, you don't need to see a nutritionist. Most of them are idiots. What you need to do is simply go read Weston A. Price's book or read Sally Fallon's book. Sally Fallon's book is called Nourishing Diets, and this essentially tells us what our ancestors were eating. And to sum that up into two sentences, it's really freaking simple, is they pretty much ate some sort of version of the USDA food pyramid. Starch was the basis of their diet. I know your keto and carnivore people are freaking out. Starches was the basis of their diet. Starch is the most nutrient-dense plant food. It is packed full of glucose. Your brain, it seems like today most of us aren't using our brain, but believe it or not, our brain consumes a ton of energy, and it means primarily off of glucose. Guys, runs better off of ketones. Fuck ketones. Fat is an extremely complicated chemical structure, and it needs to be made water soluble before it can be used. It is very metabolically expensive to use fat. It is very easy to use glucose. Our life's main fuel source is glucose. But to simplify a nutrition plan, they ate a starch as their base. Animal foods and dairy products were highly prized because of their fat-soluble vitamins. And then they ate fruits and they ate vegetables. That's it. It varied a little bit depending on what environment they lived in. That could range quite greatly, but you will start to see a pattern. But ultimately, the types of foods that you're eating aren't causing your digestive issues. It's caused by a conflict shock. What stressful situation caught you off guard when your digestive symptoms started? That is the most important thing that you need to address. You cannot get better if you do not address this, or it's by dumb luck. If you start blaming foods, you will never get better. You are just going to avoid the problem for the rest of your life. You have to believe food is safe, because if you believe food is hard to digest, even if it's McDonald's, even if it's Burger King, there are some top level athletes that eat out every single day of their life because they're travel. They can eat these foods and they have zero digestive issues. You have to believe all food is safe. The other stress that I see people getting worked up over is the stress of their symptoms, which is very understandable. If you crap yourself on a date or in front of your wife, or let's say you're getting married and you crap yourself while you're walking down the altar, that is a traumatic event. And then you start to become obsessed about your symptoms because you don't understand what your body is doing, because we don't understand the German New Medicine perspective. And then you also have the stressor itself. Let's say someone went through a divorce, someone got fired, someone didn't get their promotion, somebody, failed a class in school. These are the things that can cause digestive issues. What is indigestible in your life? Indigestible anger. What is, if it's in the colon, what is this nasty, filthy thing in our life we want to get rid of? What is the stressful event that put your gut into overdrive? You can read nutrition books all day long and you're going to get absolutely nowhere. You're actually going to go backwards. You ate normal foods your whole entire life and you were fine. It's not your diet that changed. It was some sort of stressful situation in your life that changed. That's what's causing your digestive issues. If you want to get more nutrients into you and figure that out, I highly suggest you read Weston A. Price's book, Sally Fallon's Nourishing Diet book. I mean, you really don't need to read anything else. She also has a cookbook called Nourishing Traditions. Like those three, you do not need any other books other than those three books, and you will know more than 99% of nutritionists. But even knowing that information, you have the potential to shoot yourself in the foot when it comes to recovering from these digestive issues. Your gut issues start in the brain, not in your gut. It starts in the brain. It starts in the psyche. Get those emotional issues under control. If you want to work with me to help find those emotional triggers and help you understand German new medicine so that you can get better without spending thousands on supplements, so you can actually have cake on your birthday, so that you can, go traveling, go to Italy and actually eat pasta and pizza, go down below and schedule a free 30-minute call with me, and we'll lay out a plan for you to get better. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.